Hello everyone, and welcome to my Emmerdale Story channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Coronation Street viewers have been left in shock this week as a chilling new theory has emerged involving two of the soap's most iconic characters, Roy Cropper and Carla Connor. Fans now believe they've finally figured out a dark betrayal storyline that could turn Weatherfield upside down, leaving Carla devastated and Roy's reputation shattered. The week's episodes saw Roy acting more withdrawn than usual, haunted by something he clearly couldn't bring himself to reveal. Meanwhile, Carla was seen making desperate attempts to protect the factory, Underworld, after a mysterious investor pulled out at the last minute, costing her thousands and throwing the entire business into jeopardy. But it was a quiet, tense scene between Roy and Carla in the cafe that sent alarm bells ringing for eagle-eyed viewers. When Carla asked Roy directly if he knew anything about the missing funds that were supposed to support her latest business venture, his reaction was unsettlingly hesitant. He avoided her gaze, fumbled with his coffee cup, and muttered something about wanting to protect her from disappointment. That single line was enough to send fans spiraling into speculation online. The shocking theory takes shape. Social media exploded almost immediately after the episode aired. "Something's not right with Roy," one fan wrote. "He's acting guilty, like he's hiding something big from Carla. I think he's the one who sabotaged her deal." Another added, "Carla's about to find out Roy betrayed her trust, and it's going to break her. This is not the Roy we know." The idea that Roy could ever betray Carla feels almost unthinkable, given their long and heartfelt friendship. He's been one of the few constants in her life, a moral anchor during her darkest moments, from her breakdowns to her battles at the factory. But recent episodes have shown cracks forming in their bond, with Roy becoming increasingly secretive and Carla struggling to hold her business together as strange coincidences keep derailing her plans. Viewers suspect Roy may be hiding involvement in a larger financial or moral dilemma, perhaps helping someone else at Carla's expense. One fan theory claims he may have been manipulated by a third party, possibly someone with a grudge against Carla, to reroute funds or leak sensitive information. Others believe Roy's motives might be more tragic, that he's trying to protect Carla from a secret she isn't ready to face, a dark betrayal or a heartbreaking misunderstanding. According to the theory gaining momentum online, Roy's mysterious behavior could be connected to the factory's new investor, who vanished without explanation. Many fans now suspect that Roy discovered something about the investor's shady dealings, and in an attempt to save Carla, intervened behind her back, accidentally causing her financial ruin. He's the only person with access to certain records, one Reddit user pointed out. If he thought the investor was dangerous, Roy might have taken matters into his own hands. But that's where the betrayal comes in, because Carla won't see it that way. Carla's been betrayed by those she's trusted before, from business partners to lovers, but Roy's possible involvement would cut deeper than any of those. The cafe owner has always been her quiet protector, a friend who never judged her. If he truly has been keeping secrets, it could lead to an emotional showdown unlike anything we've seen in years. Carla's breaking point. Approaching actress Allison King, who plays Carla, recently hinted in an interview that her character will face one of her hardest tests yet, teasing that someone close to her lets her down in a way she never saw coming. Fans now believe this directly refers to Roy, and that his supposed betrayal could trigger a major emotional spiral for Carla. "Carla's already barely holding it together," wrote one viewer on X, formerly Twitter. "If Roy's the reason she loses the factory, she'll never recover. This could destroy her." It wouldn't be the first time Coronation Street has taken Roy down a morally complex path. His storyline involving Haley's death showed his capacity for emotional conflict and guilt. Now, years later, the writers might be exploring what happens when that same guilt drives him to make devastating choices, ones that backfire spectacularly. What happens next on the Cobble's ITV bosses are keeping tight-lipped about where the storyline is heading, but spoilers for next week tease that Carla will uncover evidence of betrayal closer to home than she ever expected. Meanwhile, Roy is set to receive a mysterious phone call that sends him into a panic, leading many to suspect that the person pulling the strings might finally step out of the shadows. If the theory proves true, Fans could soon witness one of Coronation Street's most emotional fallouts in recent memory, a tragic rift between two of Weatherfield's most beloved figures. A S1 fan summed it up perfectly. If Roy really betrayed Carla, it won't just be a twist, it'll be the end of an era. Their friendship has always been the heart of the show. Watching it crumble would be absolutely heartbreaking.